Hey guys, in this video we're going to be going over exploiting BadStore. In the last video we went over Metasploitable, and in the next video we're going to be going over DBWA. But unlike in my previous video, I'm not going to be showing any scans. I used Burp Suite for most of my scans on this application, and I no longer have Professional, so I'm not going to be showing the scan or the proxy, but you can see all that in my documentation on GitHub. So first off, what we want to do is we want to download BadStore as we did in the previous video with Metasploitable, and then we're going to set it up the same way and connect it on the same network, so we have an IP address, and we're going to browse to that IP address. And so once you browse to that IP address, you should see something like this. And with my Burp Suite scan that I did, I was able to look at some of the information, and one of the first things I found was a directory called robots.txt. And with that, it shows some interesting information, and it shows a few other directories that we might be able to use, and so why not try to use some of them? So one of the first ones I went to was the supplier one right here. So we can go supplier, and that leads to here where we can see, oh, there's another directory called accounts. So now we have supplier accounts, I'm assuming. And this looks like hashed passwords, which shouldn't be too hard to decrypt. So basically what we can do is we can Google the encryption. I found out that it was base 64, and so we can do base 64 decryption, and we can just copy and paste it. And with that, it should decode it. Maybe we have to do one at a time. Yeah, we have to do one at a time. But so as you can see, we got Joe user and password platinum and their IP address. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we could do that for all of them, but I'm just going to show that one. You can do the rest by yourself. So yeah, so now we have credentials and IPs, and that's pretty cool. So next what we can do is we can go back to BadStore, and we can go to my account, and there's an option here that says reset a forgotten password. So you don't even have to be logged in or anything. You can just reset a password for any account. So basically, you have to have the email address or the username. You have to have their secret color, which is only 6, so that's not very secure. And then you can just reset it. That's all you need. So we're gonna reset the admin account, and we're gonna reset the password. And so now the password for the admin account is welcome, which is, it's very insecure that we could just do that. So next we're gonna just log in. And just like that, we're in as the master system administrator. And that did not take very much skill. We just had to reset an account. So now what we can do is we can go to action admin instead of login. I'm gonna go to action admin. And so this is basically the admin page, which is only meant to be accessed by the system administrator, which we are right now. And what we can do is we have a bunch of options here, and it's important that we go through all these because there's a bunch of stuff that we can do. So first thing we can do is view sales reports. And with that, we can see the date, time, how much someone spent, what they bought, the account that was used, their IP, and their credit card number, and the expiration date on the credit card. So that's pretty big that we can see all that. Then what else we can do? We can go back. We can reset a user password. It has a list right here. Any password we want, reset the password. So we can take over any of those accounts. What else? We can add. We can delete a user, add a user. We can show current users, which just shows all the users. It also shows all their hash passwords, which we already know we can decrypt. And then it says their password in. And we can also see what their role is. So as you can see, Ryan Shorter is also an admin. So we would have access to his account as well. We can also troubleshoot. This gives us information about the server itself, which is nice to have. And then we can also back up databases. Seems to not work. I think it's worked beforehand, and basically what it does, it just prints out a list of all the users and stuff and their data. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we got all the information we needed, especially the credit card numbers, the user information. So we got passwords, we got credit card numbers, expiration dates, and we basically have access to the whole system. We can change passwords, we can take over any account that we want to, which is not very secure at all, obviously. But yeah, so that's BadStore, and up next we have DBWA. Thanks for watching.